Happy Easter, assholes. Oh, excuse me. Wow, horrible way to start off. Hey guys, it's Fish here. As far as I know, Trollface is playing hopscotch with a bunch of illegal immigrants in Ireland. I don't know what they're doing in Ireland, but he's not here, so I'm going to carry on with him out today and do the news. A lot have been coming out of Pax East, and the first thing coming out is Alien Fear. Kind of a weird title, but City Interactive has revealed this at Pax East. It's going to be a first-person shooter coming to Xbox Live Arcade and PlayStation Network. It reminds me a little bit of the Alien movies, slightly reminiscent of that. I hope it's a fun little arcade shoot-around. I don't know if I'm going to get it or not, but, you know, maybe. We'll see. Time will tell. Next up is Angry Birds Gets Cartoon. Who the hell saw that coming? But more importantly, Battlefield 3 patch release finally came out. A lot of changes to Battlefield 3. It's about an 8-page long list of minor tweaks, modifications to weapons, classes, things like that in the game. A lot of them are beneficial in my opinion. Some of them don't really make too much sense. Very few of them don't make too much sense though, so they must have a reasoning behind it. But I'm a very avid Battlefield 3 player, so I'll be covering as much of that as I can in an upcoming video to you guys, let you know what's going on, what's changed. And yeah, see you there. Leisure Suit Larry. Another one coming out, or on the way to be coming out. Don't really know what this means. It's past my time. I'm not too interested, but oh well. And the big one, this didn't come out of PAX East, but cited by G4 TV Studios. They're the one that has scuffled up this information, and several others have. Supposedly, the next generation Xbox will come out at the Consumer Electronics Show in 2012. The original source for this information is apparently close to the company. The next Xbox is going to have a hexa-core CPU with 2 GB of DDR3 RAM memory, as well as an AMD GPU. The specifications for the GPU aren't provided anywhere that we know of. If this is true, that this thing's going to be really powerful, and I hope it is true. The only downsides to this is that if it's that powerful, I hope they know how to ventilate it well. You remember when the original Xbox, well not the original, the Xbox 360 came out? Remember that thing called a Red Ring of Death? I had 7 of those. That was caused by issues of not cooling well, so they better learn how to ventilate this hardware. Otherwise, we may have a whole other thing like that again. Another thing that we're hearing a lot of rumors about is that supposedly it's not going to be able to play used games. Why? That's killing the gaming industry. It's going to bite them in the ass. I know it will. I hope it will. I hope it does. I hope they don't do it. It's, yeah, I mean, oh. That'll kill the industry in many ways. Not entirely, but you know, it's just something I don't want to see happening. But we'll watch, see, wait, maybe E3, probably CES. Orcs Must Die 2 came out of PAX East. It's gonna have co-op, but it's probably gonna be a PC release only. At least that's what they're saying for right now. Hope they change their mind. Want to see it on XBLA. Dino Beatdown. Reminds me a lot of Turok from the Nintendo 64. You know, we finally figured out why T-Rexes are so angry, like in this picture here. It's because they have really no arms. It's going to be downloadable on Steam. Skullgirls. This game is developed by a couple of guys that did the EVO tournaments, things like that. They know how fighting games should work on the professional level. And they've designed that with that in mind, so I hope that pans out towards the end of the game, that it's balanced and everything like that. I'd really love to see it, but we'll wait and see for that. Zipper Interactive has been closed. Sad face here. The studio that brought you SOCOM, they're not going to be with us. I believe they also made the Unit and Unit 13 and MAG, I believe, maybe. Sounds close. But yeah, Sony recently confirmed their closure. That is very unfortunate. Wish those guys the best of luck in finding more work. Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery was an iOS game. It's going to be downloadable on Steam. It looks kind of interesting. I may download it. It might be a fun 2D side-scroller kind of thing. Never know. Next up is, if you pre-order the Secret World right now, you're going to get access to all the beta weekends. Which makes me want to go pre-order it right now. Even though it's 2 a.m. in the morning, I'll go stand outside of GameStop and scream at them till they let me come in and pre-order it. And I mean it. I hope this game lives up to all the hype. Finally, BioWare had a panel at Pax East talking about, of course, Mass Effect 3 and the controversial endings. Thank you, G4 TV Studios, for the lovely picture of the 6 people, which do not include Casey Hudson. Surprise, surprise. You know, I think if you showed his face to the gaming community right now, they might just rip it off and put it in a meat grinder. That man... Spoiler alert. Get out if you don't want to hear it. The endings for Mass Effect 3 sucked. Why did I say endings? I'm sorry, there's only one, with a choice of different color palettes. Would you like your ending in blue, green, or red? What the hell, BioWare? You know, they lied to us for 3 consecutive games that our endings are going to make a choice. I'm sorry. Our choices in the game are going to make a difference in the ending, how it comes out, how it plays out. That wasn't the case. That was nowhere near the case. There's nothing you can do to change those endings. You know, Casey Hudson said there was going to be 16 endings and all your choices were going to affect the outcome of that ending. What? I think this is a marketing strategy by BioWare to produce the DLC that make the DLC essential for you to have the fully comprehensive experience of Mass Effect 3, which I think is absolute bullcrap and a very dishonest server to their customer. You know, EA was awarded the award for the worst company of the year. This is one of those reasons why. Hush hush behind closed doors, keep it quiet as much as you can want to. Don't talk bad about BioWare and EA. But they were named the worst company this year for a reason. The DLC is going to be free that they're putting it out there. Trollface and I have talked about it. We are giving the game a 9.5 out of 10. The reason why we give it a 9.5 out of 10 is because I enjoyed 95% of the game. The last 5% of the game, I did not enjoy at all. Here's some ABC endings that Casey Hudson said would not be in the game. And I'm going to leave you with an image of Casey Hudson's bastardizing, squinty-eyed son of a bitch face. He's probably hiding in the North Pole right now because that's the only place safe for him. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. This is E44Fish, and I am out of here.